In this video, I'll study the claim that saint intercession is wrong because the practice is directly condemned in the Bible. Now, this claim is true if and only if saint intercession, as it is practiced in the Catholic and Orthodox churches, is accurately described and then specifically condemned. But in reality, the verses frequently quoted as condemning saint intercession are not talking about saint intercession at all. The Bible does indeed condemn the practice of necromancy, that is to say, consulting dead spirits in order to gain supernatural power or knowledge. This condemnation is found in Isaiah chapter 8, verses 19 to 20. When they say to you, consult the mediums and the wizards who chirp and mutter, should not a people consult their God instead of the dead on behalf of the living? Notice that the Hebrew word used for to consult is the root darash. The Hebrew original makes it clear that what is condemned is specifically the practice of consulting the dead, that is to say, seeking, darash, knowledge and information from them. The Hebrew Bible elsewhere condemns any contact with other practitioners of black magic who presumably engage in the same forbidden practices. We see this in Exodus 22:18, Leviticus 19:26, and Deuteronomy 18:10 through 11. But addressing someone who is dead, asking them to pray for us, is simply not the same thing as practicing necromancy, seeking information from the realm of the dead. If merely speaking to the dead is the same thing as necromancy, which is condemned in the Bible, then Jesus himself would be guilty of this sin at the Transfiguration. Jesus spoke with Elijah and Moses, Matthew 17:3. Elijah had been assumed into heaven and was arguably not dead. But Moses died, Deuteronomy 34:5. And then Jesus spoke with him. If merely speaking to the dead under any circumstances is necromancy, then Jesus would be a necromancer. Look, he's obviously not, and that's the point. The assertion that asking the faithful departed to pray for us is the necromancy condemned by the Bible is simply not true. Asking a dead person to pray for us is just that. A valid criticism of the practice would focus on the question of whether they can hear us at all, which I address in another video. But accusing those who ask the dead to pray of the sin of necromancy, an entirely different practice, is sadly beneath Christian charity. Christians should be able to differ in some beliefs and practices without declaring one another horrible sinners for the difference. Saint intercession is not necromancy. When I ask a living person to pray for me, I am not asking them to work magic or predict the future. I'm asking them to pray for me. Saint intercession is asking a dead person to pray for you. Nothing else.